Yeah, hi Craig again. Right, what is resonant frequency? Right, if you hear anyone talk about resonant frequency in relation to antennas, that is antennas need to be tuned to a certain length for them to work most efficiently. So, for example, let's take this off and try not to drop it. Right, this antenna, when you get it from the box, you have a cutting chart and you cut it according to the chart for a certain frequency. So a certain frequency, for example, might be 456 megahertz. So you would cut it to the length. Now, the higher the frequency, the shorter these antennas get. Okay, because higher frequency is shorter the wavelength. So, for instance, at 145 megahertz, it's called the wavelength is 2 meters, and at 430 megahertz, around that, it's roughly 70 centimeters. So, frequency is increasing, wavelength decreasing. This is a quarter wave antenna, so it's will be a quarter of the wavelength, whatever that happens to be. So you use your cutting chart, you cut your antenna, or you trim your antenna or adjust it to be resonant on a certain frequency. Therefore, your signal will get out further and you won't have what's known as reflected power. You'll minimize reflected power because you don't want the power going up the antenna and being reflected back into the radio, because that could damage it and the radio won't work as efficiently. So, resonant frequency. Having the antenna length, just to keep it simple, the same, or have the antenna length at the right length to work most efficiently at a certain frequency. Frequencies for two-way radio, for instance, are in the UK are, for mostly, if you apply for a license, Ofcom will issue you with a frequency, and therefore, in the case of this antenna, you would cut it using the cutting chart to that resonant frequency. And to finish it off, if you want to be accurate, you can connect it up with a meter in between and adjust it that way. But resonant frequency, that's what it is. It's the antenna is resonating most efficiently. It's getting most of its power out and it's not been reflected back. Right, this is Craig. You want to know any more, get in touch. Usual, I'm not going to say by pigeon again. I've gotten into the habit of saying that, and that yeah, it's not, wasn't funny the first time. Well, I found it funny, but don't suppose anyone else did. You know, normal LinkedIn, email, phone. Yeah, I think I've covered it. Okay, this is Craig. See you again. Thanks. Bye.